There's a board. I forgot to press record.
Nice one.
Nailed it. Today we have episode 7 of the Year of the Water. I've been on a few adventures, but now it's time to crack out some new water decks because we have some lovely new support in the shape of some ice barrier stuff. I'm very excited with these cards. They open up a lot of new pathways for the water series. You can play these in Paleo, you can play them in Frogs, you can play them in Ice Barrier, you can play them in Runick, you can play in Mermail, you can play them in any sort of like watery synchro deck you can think of. Obviously, it's been a while since the last episode. Very simply, my current record is 18-24-2. I did play Umi at the last one. You didn't see that, unfortunately. I've been playing a lot of Paleo. Paleo hasn't done very well, hence the lower record. But I think maybe with a few of this stuff, we might be able to get back into those positive ranges. As is tradition, I am ill. I don't know what it is, but I just seem to be always eternally ill. Unfortunately, with the series, our targets are seeming further and further away from anything achievable. So, we're going to change a few rules. And I know it's bad to change rules, but it's my series. And if I'm not having fun, then why not? So, previously, I've only limited myself to 3 slots in the extra deck that can be non-water. We are now upping that to 5. So I can have a third of my extra deck being non-water, which I think is still fair. I'm still using 2/3 of that slot to be water, so now it's 5 slots. The reason for this change is it allows me to have a little bit more variety in my extra deck and solve a few obvious problems. There's been times where before I've been like, I could really do with just a Zeus here to clear some stuff that I can't deal with, but I haven't had the option because I've had to play 3 other cards. So now I can play 5 extra deck cards that aren't water. I should be able to get a lot more wins, which should be nice. If anything, it just proves that you need to have variety in your deck building in Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously, any questions, please feel free to leave below. It's not my normal filming setup. As you can see, there's a little bit of glare. There's a light just about there. I'm not at my desk, unfortunately. I'm redecorating my room. Hence, also, there's not so many uploads. Anyway, on to the main deck. We are playing 3 new Mirror Mage. I was quite lucky. I managed to pick up 3 on the weekend that it dropped. 2 I bought, 1 I pulled a box. I bought a box because I needed 1 more of this and 1 of the Lancia Synchro Monster. Spoiler alert, we didn't get the Lancia Synchro Monster. In fact, this was the only secret Ice Barrier card we got. We didn't get any Georgius, we didn't get Lancia, we didn't get any of the new level 6 Synchro, 7, whatever it is. So it was a little bit annoying. I actually pulled a lot of Infernoids. I was looking for Ritual Beasts, which is not what I pulled. I pulled Infernoids. So yes, 3 Mage, sorry, it's the starter of the deck, and it's also just a massive combo piece. I say starter, it's a starter, but it's mainly a combo piece. We have managed to collect 2 Georgius. This is an extender, and gives you basically a free level 10 synchro in the way that it works. It's also got a semi-relevant graveyard lockdown effect, where they just can't activate effects in graveyards if you have another Ice Barrier. 3 Revealer. Oh, it feels like we're going full circle. Episode 1, if you haven't seen that, we played Blind Second Ice Barrier with like a Shadow engine. This just feels like so much fun to play these cards, you know? They're just... Ice Barrier is one of those decks that I've always gone, you know what, that's a fun deck, but it's always been terrible. And now we actually have good cards. It's quite funny because none of these cards are the original Ice Barriers, but it just feels nice to play those big white synchro things with water in the symbol. 2 Speaker, you search this off of Mage for the Bahamut Toad combo. We'll show you that in a minute. 2 Hexa, this is how you dump the Mage if you don't have access to it in your hand from Revealer. It's also just a free body. If you're doing other lines, this is also really nice because obviously it is a level 1 tuner that you can revive with other stuff. Spells, 3 Medallion. We don't yet have the Ultras. I have 1 Ultra of this art, 1 alt art, and nothing else. So until we get a playset of Ultras, I'm not going to swap them out. So we're playing with the commons, repping that structure deck line. 2 Freezing Chains. I was considering this being at 1 to make space, but 2 does come up in a grind game, so I'm not too fussed about that. The second effect probably isn't that relevant. It's basically just Monster Reborn, but in a continuous shape. Staples, 3 droplet. For those who are maybe new to the series, I can't play non-water in the main deck. That's the whole point of this series. It's not constructed. This is a challenge, hence the win and loss record at the start. So we can't just play Ash. I can't play Effect Veiler, Mourner, Bell. I can't do that. So instead, we've been playing things like Chalice, Imperm, Thrust, Talents, all just the good generic staples. In this build, we're going to play droplets. You can send things like the Freezing Chains once it's done its job. Other stuff we're playing, obviously we've got our 2 Talents and a Call by the Grave. So this is our 6 extra like spice. We basically had 6 slots to put to deck, and that's what we're playing. Now, I don't know how good you guys are at math. 6 cards here, probably about just under 20 cards here. Obviously, we are playing a second engine. And Kieran, don't hate me, because I know you're going to groan already. We're playing Runick. Because I can't play main deck, non-engine, non-water stuff, this does make a massive change to our deck building. We actually have a lot of interaction here from the main deck, which we're not having to jump through loops to achieve. In the extra deck, now we've got 5 slots to play with. There's a little bit more variety. Obviously, we've got Armorage. This is for your Mirror Mage. If you just draw Mage, it makes it a 1-card combo. SP Little Knight, 1 Hugin, 1 Jerry, 1 Munin. Obviously, no room for any Sleipnir or other Runick stuff. So the 1 Hugin can be a little bit of a choke point. If they ash this, I need it to be destroyed to go back to do it again. So I can't just like link it off and continue to play that way. 1 Brionac, Secret Rare. Ooh, 1 Coral Dragon. Also, the new Platinum Secret Rare from the Rarity Collection. I did have the Ultra, the original old one, but this is actually quite a nice rarity. Synchros, 1 Prima Donna. That's for something on the side. You'll see later. 1 Dragite, Crocosaur. The new Ice Jade, I said the new Ice Jade, the Ice Jade, that is the good one. And Chenjing. Chenjing with this deck is a massive change because obviously we're playing the Runick stuff. You can just set this up and trigger it every single time you use a Runick card. So Chenjing is very good in this Runick build. Coral Enemy as our Water Link monster. This is part of the main combo you do. As well as Dragite, Bahamut Shark, and Toad. This is the 15-card extra deck, obviously on non-5 water, and the 10 water cards. I actually feel very confident. This deck does a lot of stuff. It does it quite well. I don't yet know how well hand traps affect it, so we're going to find out today. Obviously, I'm going to film my matches, and you'll be able to see those in a minute. The last bits is obviously our lovely tokens. The Ice Sparrow tokens are now worth money. I have 1 of them. I need 3. So as it is, we're playing our Froggy Boys. And then the last bit is a McDiddy Dagsfield Centre. Good shout out to him, I guess. Now, for the side deck, I personally don't feel the side deck is correct, but I'm going to go on a risk. I really want to play Spooky Dogwood just because I'm playing Runick. And it's the only actual water hand drop I can play, and it's so good. But I want to try and not play Dogwood, because there's a lot of games where Dogwood just doesn't come up. And it just feels like you're playing with like a 13 or 12 card side deck. So instead, we're playing a proper side deck. 3 Cosmic, which is bad in Runick, I know, but I don't have an alternative. So 1 Duster, 1 Change of Heart, these are for going second. 2 Thrusts. Thrust in Runick is weird, because obviously you don't get to your Runick stuff. It is mainly there to get to these. If I am going game 3 and I'm going first, I will play Thrust, because obviously the Ice Bearer stuff does not lose to hand traps, but from what I can tell, it's very hand traps acceptable. If you like Ash my Revealer, I don't really know what happens unless I'm discarding Mirror Mage. So yeah. So the Thrust is also there for going first to get these cards. 3D Barrier, 3 DDG, because we need to floodgate our opponent sometimes. Speaking of floodgates, we're playing this a boy in the side. Very simply, if we win game 1 and we are going into game 3, I want to be able to lock up my opponent quickly so I can kill them in my turn. So the idea of this is that I can make Prima Donna. I can, using a Runick card, banish a card, and then Prima Donna, put it back to add this, or sorry, to special summon this from my deck. Obviously, I am skipping my battle phase because of the Runick card, so there's a little bit of problems here, but it does mean that they hopefully won't be able to play too much, and I should be able to win the game quickly. The last card, the 15th card, I had no idea what to put in. It would be a 3rd Thrust if I had it, but I don't. So we're going to try this. I've never really played this ever in Ice Barrier. It's just sat in my binder with my other Ice Barrier stuff. And in theory, it seems cool. If all the other face-up monsters you control level 2 or lower, this card can attack directly. I guess, like, in theory, I can summon this off of a Revealer and then somehow get rid of the revealer. We don't know how, but we might work on that. In theory, I could search it off of a medallion, just summon it and poke. The idea is that if we're going very close to time and I need to deal some damage, this is a way of getting 1,200 damage just through. Obviously, it does involve a battle phase, but it doesn't activate. I can just summon this, go to battle phase, hit for 12. Then main 2, I can do all my Runick stuff. It is a level 2 tuner as well, so I can summon a Jerry and then go into a 6 into like Brio, start bouncing stuff. I can do other things. And then I can obviously summon it back with freezing chains and then make a Dragite. So there are some ideas I've put into it with it. Mainly it's just there because I need to do damage somehow. So it's just there as a little card that we might be able to win some games with sneakily in time. I doubt many people will see it coming. What I'll do now then, guys, is I'll show you a very basic combo. All right, this seems pretty good to be fair. So the combo here is with normal revealer, we go revealer effect to discard. These cards are all really good to discard. Obviously, we want to keep the fountain because that's important. The fountain with only one Runick card is interesting, so we have to keep that as just like an upstart at some point. I'm going to keep the droplet, to be fair. I'm just going to get rid of the Hexa because it's not doing anything in my hand, so that will go. And then off of the revealer, we're going to summon another Hexa, believe it or not. To there. We're then going to go Hexa, dump the Mirror Mage, which is here. Mirror Mage is going to trigger to add to our hand the Speaker. Now, Speaker can special summon itself because I control an Ice Barrier monster, minimum 1. So I'm going to summon him. I'm going to reveal. I'm going to overlay these into a Bahamut. At the moment, this is summon number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to go Bahamut, detaching the Speaker. It doesn't really matter which one you detach, but I always like to get the Speaker from grave early, just so I remember it's there. And that's going to summon your Totally Awesome. At this point, you're going to link your 2 monsters together to make a Coral and Enemy, which is going to be here. I did have this in order earlier. I'll get rid of those for now. Normally I don't play with those in Motion Deck. Make a Coral. Coral is going to summon back your Mirror Mage that you dumped off the Hexa. Now Mirror Mage, both effects are once per turn, so you can still use the field effect. So I'm going to go Mirror Mage, tribute this to summon 3 tokens. 1, 2, 3. These are Ice Barrier tokens level 1. Mirror Mage is now a level 5. I'm going to Synchro 6 using the Mage and the Boy to make Coral Dragon, which is going to be this one. Because I still control an Ice Barrier monster, these are Ice Barrier tokens, I'm going to banish Speaker. And that is going to let me summon another token. So we get another token back. And this is level 6 tuner, 1, 1, 1, so 6, 7, 8, 9. Go Synchro 9 for a Crocosaur. I'm going to put him here. I'm going to go Crocosaur Chainlink 1 to draw 3. Coral Dragon Chainlink 2 to draw 1. So I'm going to be drawing 4 cards here. Sorry, upside down deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the end of the game, at the end of the turn, that is my board. So obviously we've got the fountain, so we can activate that as well. So I've got fountain. I have got a few Runick cards, which is quite nice. I've got droplets. I've got these boys. If you draw into a medallion and you've got droplets, what you can do is you can just go medallion, get another Mirror Mage. When you send it off the droplets, you'll get the trigger effect to search. So it kind of replaces itself. A little combo for you there. So what we're dealing with, we've got an Omni Negate, we've got a Pop 2, we've got Runick Fountain for draws with all of these lovely things. We've got talents for next turn Revealer, and again we've got the droplet for the negates as we need. This should hopefully seal us the game early on because we just have so many resources. Obviously we are drawing into more stuff, which is quite nice. The only problem is we can't kill them next turn because we have had to use Runick cards. That's a lie. I haven't had to use Runick cards. If I use Runick cards in their turn, I do struggle to kill them. So what I've been playing online is I've only been using the Runicks if I absolutely necessarily need to. And then in my next turn, I just need to build more advantage and just grind them out. So obviously with these, I'm going to end on like a Chen Ying, maybe even an Ice Jade as well. And I'm just going to keep adding things to this board, which is going to remove more things from their board the more we play. Okay then, so the 1 card Mirror Mage combo. So imagine you've bricked, you've only got this and like 4 other cards with like 2 droplets, 2 talents. It's like, uh-oh, what do I do? So you're going to normal the Mage, link into Armorage. That's going to trigger your Mage to go search for an Ice Barrier card. We're going to get Freezing Chains with this one, which is this. Activate it, summon it back, tribute the Armorage. That's going to give us our 3 tokens. 1, 2, 3. We're going to send synchro these into a Coral Dragon. Whoopah. And then we're just going to go Coral Dragon synchro with the other 2 into a Dragite. So 7 plus 1 is 8. So it's going to get us our Dragite, and we're also going to net us a draw out of this. So we're still going to end with 5 cards in hand. Obviously that Coral, so say 1, 2, 3, 4. Coral will then draw us another one, 5. So we've actually gone +2 in the effect because we have the freezing chains. That's pretty much for this part of the video, guys. Obviously, I'm going to jump now to locals, so please continue to watch if you want to see this deck in action. My locals is normally 4 rounds, and hopefully we'll do well. Medallion of the Ice Barrier to add an Ice Barrier to the deck. Yep. Add a review. Activate Flash through Fire to summon. Yugioh effect. Pitch. Freezing casters. I'll grab Mirror Mage, tribute this. You'll summon token, so it increases 7. 1, 2, 3. It's now level 5.
What's the stats of the token?
Level 1, 0, 0. Synchro 6. Mirror Mage effect to search for an Ice Barrier card because it's something. Synchro 10. Okay, checking. Coral Dragon effect draw 1. George's effects, because I control an Ice Barrier, these are Ice Barrier tokens. Yep. Special from hand. Effect on special, to special summon an Ice Barrier from my grave.
Yep.
I will special summon. Repeat that.
Yep.
Synchro 10. Yep. Alright, so it's targeting Kenny. Yep. So it can't be destroyed, whatever it is turn. Okay, fountain effect is free. I'm going to activate the Medallion to search again. Mirror Mage. And pass that. That's fine. I'm gonna change a drawing. Yeah. Just only gonna manage this. And then on a new train, I'm gonna activate Chenji because the card is banished. Banish this. Yep.
Beatrice Abuse.
Water. Stand by me. Stand by me. Normal review. Revealer effect, pitch hexa, special from them. Special seeker, because I can try and ice it.
Yep.
George's to special, because I can try and ice it. Yep. George's effect special from Grateful. Bahamut effect.
Impact number 2, literally.
We'll go these two.
Yep.
Target this to pop it. Anything on that.
No, because this isn't effect. That doesn't do anything to resolution.
Chain DDG. I'll chain a droid. Yep. So, and then I'll banish So it doesn't do piercing?
No, it's just negates his effect. Make a mistake. Contributing right
Sorry, enter battle phase.
Yep.
No. Slum by the summon.
Yeah.
Huggy Wuggy. Huggy Wuggy effect, pitching droplets. Activate my fountain. Then I'll proceed to the end phase.
Amazing.
What a board! I'll allow it.
Thank you. You're graciously.
Great.
And then I will special summon.
Yo! That one I can target, so I'll do this.
You can. Goes Wendy.
Yes.
After this time.
Attempt. I found time now. Take it.
Yeah, take the
Normal revealer.
Sure.
Revealer effect. Pitch a talent slot. We'll go Hex on 22.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Battle phase. Skips.
MP.
I'll go Flash and Fire. Target happy.
Yeah, I think this game. I can summon a Fenrir. Didn't really do much.
Nightmare one?
I like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Search for nice
It's not live, I just want to sorry?
so this one is set to grave, adds a nice barrow card. Normal Hexer. Hexer Effector set. Effector special because I control nice barrows. Effector summon because it was summoned to special nice barrow from hand or grave.
Hydra bites. I didn't. No, you did. Is there anything else? I'm going to give these 3 of them. Activate Dominable Chamber. Link summon.
I get 2.
Use effects. And this
I just want. So I just got a card, special summon a level 3 or lower tuner from deck.
I'm gonna
Mage Fetch. Training 1, draw 3. Training 2, draw 1. So draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It is.
Yeah.
It would have been so good if I just had the other card.
Draw 10. Freezing Chains is special from special Tree of Age. Attempt to go back phase. Runick happens.
I'll be slowly. I drew into
2 cards in hand. So that's the chain trap. You got the continuous spell. What did you top deck last turn? That's the question. I would attempt, or it could be a talent. Yeah, I'll attempt to toad. I'm taking Toad Affecting Grave. Gorgeous, because he's gorgeous. Bruh. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Yeah. Effect special. Effect special.
I don't get any help on you. A little bit slower for those videos, guys.
Yep, that's right.
I like 15 seconds to the video.
32.
And then I don't have a single icon.
Yeah, you're probably saving more time.
Yeah, no, exactly.
With the amount of advertising that you're Cool. Was that? Yeah. Activate opening of the spirit.
Go on then. Stand by me. Normal.
It's normal effects.
I'll
They
go
feed it to start.
Revealer Effects, pitch, Mirror Mage cost. Mirror Mage Effects search. I have to tap this.
I don't think you can kill me because you can't summon anything.
3-1.
Negate.
That's something like that.
With Void. Resolution, detach,
The concept is 4. I was like 80% confident on it.
take it
But it also like some actual.
I'll take it anyway.
There's a board. I forgot to press record.
Nice one.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
We'll go back first.
Yeah.
Toe to toe.
Well, I'd like to speak.
Yeah.
Weird.
Main tree.
Yeah.
That one. Attempt to go to end phase.
Yep.
And make a random card from your hand.
Yeah.
You didn't say that was an option. Oh, right. Sorry, Chief.
Yeah. I didn't click on it until you played.
Medallion.
Yep.
Set 3.
What?
We'll go lunge from back. Super poly.
Me or my opponent. Whenever a player attacks one of your opponents, that player takes back.
Back to 19. Main two.
Yeah. Draw. Standby.
First, second, sir.
Main. 3k.
Yep.
3k. So you've taken 4-1.
Yep.
Main 2. I will.
Contact with that.
Yep.
Back to back.
I'll chain a drive. I'll only chain into a drive. If this resolves, I'll take my board and then banish a birthman. Because I've used it in response to a card. Yo.
My brain did like thinking about it now. If I make a
Yo.
three, no reason I can't do it.
Go training on zero training. Summon.
Yeah.
And effect.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was playing me without another post, that's
Good success. Seriously?
that's a 1 for 1. That's like a 1 for 3 on the blue. And then this is like
It's been a while. You have to deal with that.
it's quite easy. It's not even like that good against everything else, but specifically just this will trade with a toad, and I'll take that. Like,
Yep.
Standby.
Thinking draw things.
Normal Hexa.
Okay.
Hexa effect.
I will change.
No worries. I know what most of them do. Change the negate, yeah? Oh no, to affect a tribute. Yeah. Summon mirror mage.
it's just right in the way of the door.
Mirror mage effect to add a nice barrier card. Thanks, Chief.
Train Gazelle.
Yes. Add freezing check.
I'll go big step.
Yeah. Can't mirror fusion. Yeah. Yeah.
I will go Birth Note 1, Gazelle 2.
Yeah.
New chain, I will go effect and master spell, target the DBS.
Yeah.
Do I want to change it? I will then chain Chimera, target the Barrier statue.
Yeah.
And then chain Birth and that target the
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that all the way down. No, I missed it. I can't get it.
Talent. Anything goes. Talents to take. Effect on summon.
Chain.
Chain SP. Target.
Chain. Oh, it's negate destroy.
This one. No, he's just.
Medallion of the Ice Barrier. Flashing fire to summon. There. Summon SP.
Yeah.
Uh,
You have to take your belt. And you take my belt.
you know what? Fuck your ass.
Yeah. Auto effects that trigger change of destroy one unit. This protects special.
We will. Yeah.
Normal summon.
Yes.
Declare effect.
Yep. Pick up Cold.
Yep.
You can go second.
I can go second.
Medallion.
Yes. So the different arts really. I will attempt it.
That's fine. Mirror Mage effect to search an Ice Barrier card. George's effect, because I control a Ice Barrier from special summon.
Yes.
On summon a Ice Barrier from my hand or grave.
Yes.
Yeah. Special Revealer, because I control Ice Barrier. Make it Bahamut.
Yeah.
Bahamut effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put Ribbit up there.
Yeah.
Training 1, proc, draw 3, core, draw 1. So draw 4.
Draw 4. Yeah. Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4. Medallion again.
Yes.
Rust.
Yep. Boo.
So I go.
The thumbnail can be, I'm not angry. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Going to Cosmic the Unknown.
I hit the ash.
Normal Pedro.
Attempt Ribbit.
Attention. Yeah, that's fine. Would you like it?
I want new chain.
Yeah.
Ribbit effect.
Yeah. And this is discard to destroy.
Start to
Yeah.
Always prioritize fusion.
In battle phase, we'll activate this. And we'll see. Anything of resolution of that. Cool. We will declare into the croc.
Dimension of Arrow.
Yes.
Declaring Synchros.
Yes.
Training 2. Go Croc.
Yeah.
Pitching, Mage, Speaker,
Lovely, thank you.
Target.
Yeah. Destroy, yeah?
Yeah. Anything on rest?
Nope.
Mage effect to add.
Yes.
And through some machines. That's enough. Battle phase.
Yeah.
On
Okay.
activation searches.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Normal Revealer. Revealer effect, pitch Speaker.
Yes.
Bahamut effect.
We will attempt to impale the shark. There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, there is a will.
This is the new one.
Yeah.
I will destruction target.
We attempt to go back row.
2 D barrier,
Yeah.
3 Adrian.
To prevent things from being destroyed.
Yeah, protect my board. Drop it. Sure. Yeah, nothing can change.
No. I was going to do that. You would do that, and then go drop it by
Yeah.
normal summon.
Damn. Yeah.
And pass the turn. That I believe is cutting. Although vice versa.
Stand by that.
Yeah.
Freezing Chains, target, Revealer to special summon.
These can't make cross.
Yes.
Revealer effect, pitch to special from deck.
Pitch the special for that. Sure.
Mirror Mage to search.
Which is that one which brings that one. Yes, it's fine.
Special Georges, because I try back.
and it becomes the level of the thing it bounces, right?
No. It tributes a thing, summons tokens, and increases the level by summons of tokens.
Right, I see, okay.
So for summon 3, we level 5.
Yeah, and this is once per turn, so I'm going to go Spheres, tributing as cost. It doesn't target, but we'll bounce this. You have player priority and triggers, you will summon white.
So, not too bad. So spoiler alert, this is not the same day. This is actually now the day of Friday, the same day this has been uploaded. So obviously on Sunday we went 2-3, which wasn't too great. That was, for the record, the first time I've ever really played that build and that deck. And obviously there were some mistakes, because as you saw in the video, I've messed up a few times. And looking back, I was like, oh, they should have done this. But I'm happy. The deck is very good. I played that again yesterday with a few changes. So we did manage to grab the big Synchro Lancia boy. Probably should have had this prepared, but hey ho, that's me. Yeah, we managed to grab one of these, which is really nice, because now it means that our deck actually functions really well, and we also win the Yugioh matchup, because we can now put stuff like this in the main, and then summon this off it. So this makes the deck a whole lot better. I've cut down on the Runick stuff in the extra deck. We're literally just now playing one Hugin, one Munin. I wasn't playing Munin yesterday. I was playing a Hugin and a Jerry. If I was playing Munin yesterday, I would have gone 3-1. However, because we weren't playing Munin, we went 2-1-1. So the draw would have been a win if we had a way to get time points, but we didn't. So, including what we have played on Sunday and today, our current win record is a 44% win rate. The stats exactly are on the screen right now. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but this is good, because remember, the aim is to try and get about above 50% win rate using water only in the main deck, and we are getting there. I'm looking forward to playing more now we have one of these. I want to get 2, so I need to get 1 more, then I can play pure Ice Barrier. As it is with just 1, I'm not that sure we can get away with playing just the 1, but the engine with the Runick stuff is now working really well. So that was it for this episode. Sorry for the long break. It took me a while to actually get into stuff because I was quite busy, and I know this episode was quite long. I had to edit a lot of the stuff out of the matches, so I'm sorry if some stuff doesn't seem that coherent. I just had to try and do my best. But otherwise, that was everything. Thank you. Goodbye.